Good morning, I'm Kristen Vartan. We're continuing to follow a shooting in McFarland that put a K-9 officer and a man in the hospital overnight. A police pursuit in McFarland resulting in a shooting that injured the two, including a K-9 officer. What we know about the investigation this morning is as follows. According to KCSO, just before 9 p.m. last night, McFarland police responded to a pursuit in the area of East Sherwood Avenue and San Lucas Street. Shortly after the pursuit began, Delano police were called in to assist McFarland officers. Now, it's unknown what started the pursuit, but KCSO says that in the midst of the chase, the man being pursued fired at officers, striking and injuring a Delano K-9. KCSO said officers responded, shooting and injuring the man. Both the K-9 and the man were taken to the hospital for treatment. Meanwhile, we have more updates on the deadly crash that killed 10-year-old Kaylee Brown and her older brother, JJ Malone. According to BPD, 46-year-old Lisa Kaur, the woman accused of killing the siblings while driving under the influence, reportedly consumed prescription medication in a pharmacy parking lot just before the crash. Reports from the police indicate Kaur showed signs of slurred speech and drowsiness. Police documents say that Kaur was driving with a suspended or revoked license. Kaur is facing 2 counts of second-degree murder, as well as other felony charges. She is set to appear in court in just a few days. Unvaccinated UAE citizens will be banned from traveling abroad starting January 10th. That's according to a statement released Saturday by the country's National Emergency Crisis and Disaster Management Authority. The rule also requires fully vaccinated citizens to obtain a booster dose before traveling. Only unvaccinated citizens will be allowed to go abroad, such as those who are medically exempt from taking the shot. Meanwhile, France is adding the U.S. to its COVID-19 travel red list. France announced COVID rules mandating that unvaccinated travelers from the U.S. will have to quarantine for 10 days upon arrival. Previously, they were required to self-isolate for 7 days. Those passengers will continue to need an imperative motive to travel to France and should have a negative antigen or PCR test conducted 48 hours before departure. The new rules enter into force as France surpassed 10 million total COVID-19 cases amid a 5th wave of infection. And now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Now we're seeing across the county a lot of cold temperatures here, not only in our mountain communities, but across the valley as well. You can see in Bakersfield, it's 33 degrees there, and even lower in our desert communities in the low 40s. It is just a time where Mother Nature is bringing us that weather we've been waiting for there. Now, with that being said, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast here. We're going to have mid-50s throughout the week here at high 56 today, and continuing on into the week, Monday and Tuesday will be in the lower range there, 54 degrees. A high on Thursday and Friday to get us back into skirting up to those 60s eventually. Now, with our mountain forecast here, we have a similar 50-degree trend throughout the week. The lowest will be the beginning of the week there, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it'll start to snake up as we go along into the week. And also in Tehachapi, we have similar conditions, but of course in our windy city, it's always in the 40s, a little bit colder, and Fraser Park as well is sitting in the high 40s throughout the week. Now that's what's making headlines in our hour this hour. Be sure to check out our website, turna23.com, for all the latest news. Have a great day.